Already hit a wall. Knocked your scrawny ass all the way back here. It's insane that she's sending you out on foot, all on your own. Mortals must be thinking they can get away with anything lately. So much evil happening out there unchecked. Could have been topside right now, bringing down what's rightfully deserved. Awful busy standing guard, as you can see. Not going anywhere, so go on and do your task. We all get what we deserve. No more, no less. Missed all the excitement while you were out. Go on. That task of yours isn't going to complete itself. Ready to give up? Tell Hecate I'm still available. Go knock yourself out. I'll be right here. Excuse me, I'm on duty still, as you can see. What did I ever do to deserve this? Back on the beat again already there, princess? Go crack some skulls for me. They have it coming. Can only imagine what you've been up to out there. Counting on you to not get too greedy out there. Better get your scrawny ass back out there, huh? Go cry to your headmistress Hecate. She's right there. The ways of the Witch of the Crossroads can only take you so far. Sooner or later, everything always comes full circle, princess. You were topside for a while there, huh? Gone so long that time, figured you lost your way. All the way back just to lick your wounds and go again? Thought for sure you would have given up by now. All's quiet in the crossroads for the 1000th time. Just going to keep putting yourself through this, huh? Got the pointless guard duty well under control. Go on, you've got more important things to do than talk to me. Want to take over for me? Go right ahead. Find Kronos, kill Kronos. Go. Death to Kronos, princess. They're not going to help you, you know. The fates, I mean. They don't take pity on whoever asks. If anything, you'll make things even worse. What, you mean their family? They couldn't care less. Too busy messing with everybody's lives, making it look like an accident. Can't believe sucking up to the fates actually worked. That big scroll over there, that's really from them. We're children of Nyx. None of us are close. But we crossed paths. When certain mortals get what they deserve, it involves us both. Never thought I'd see Moros here of all places. But then again, it only makes sense Doom would come to the crossroads sooner or later. Whatever. Guess I better go say hello. And there she is! Shouldn't you be halfway down to Tartarus by now? Got a lot of brothers. What's to tell? Never a good sign when he shows up. Let me guess. The fates have nothing but a bunch of busy work laid out for you. No grand revelations, just odd jobs. Just keep telling yourself that. We're getting nowhere. I should be out there fighting, not standing watch over a place nobody comes to uninvited. Damn it. Ugh. I always thought, if I could just train harder than you, she'd reconsider and give the task to me. Worked my ass off. But it didn't matter. It isn't fair. You don't deserve this. Any of this. It's unfair. But you're stuck with it. So the only question is, what are you going to do about it now? You almost had me going there. Don't worry, you didn't miss much while you were out. A lot of standing around, chanting prayers for your victory and protection. How'd those work out for you, by the way? You know all about lack of support. Another failed attempt. About ready to give in? You don't have the fire. This isn't personal enough for you. I lost more than my mother, too. And I knew mine. What's yours to you? All you ever did was fall out of her womb. Fair enough. Can't kill each other here, but we can use our words. If we were fighting for real, I wouldn't have held back either. You have no right to invoke my mother. None of this would be happening had you fulfilled your role as handmaiden and warned her an attack was imminent. Well, looks like I've got a lot more guard duty ahead of me. But it was worth it. Help balance out you sucking up to her all the time. You're just a tool to her, you know. You've always been naive, princess. As for Hecate, I liked her better before she decided this right here was the best use of my talents. I am doing something about it. I'm honoring my vow to Mother Nyx. Else I'd be long gone, much to your disappointment, I'm sure. Wondered why Hecate took off all of a sudden. It was just to get in your way, send you crying home. Guess she doesn't want you to succeed. You're such a pushover sometimes. You passed her little test that time. Must have felt so good beating her ass to the ground. Don't get to spar with her, so I can only imagine. I know I could take her. Been talking to Hypnos again? He can't hear you, you know. Kind of what happens when somebody's fast asleep. Sensing words and intentions, yeah. Sounds exactly like the Hypnos I knew. Look at him all peaceful. Not a care in the world. Could you imagine? Not really. Hypno served in the House of Hades under Mother's care. Ran into him now and then, though. He ever wakes up? Hope I can be there when you finally meet. No, she didn't. So she's been skulking around in these woods. Thought she was busy rallying your aunts and uncles for you. Wait, you couldn't go the distance even with her help? Too long. Cooped up here now in case you hadn't noticed. But it's a lost cause anyway. Why do you ask? It's like I said. The dead are out and about up there thanks to our Titan friend. You'll feel right at home. Oh, there was. Mortals like to reach beyond their means, thinking they're just like us. I'd sniff them out and put them back in their place. That's right. We all should get what we deserve. No more, no less. Sure they do. You know, mortals have a word for deliberate cruelty or callous negligence. They call it evil. I could always catch wind of it. I'd go to the source. And whoever it was, I'd make them pay. A lot of it, I'm sure. The hell are you doing talking to me? You get your scrawny ass back out there and get that Titan. What are you waiting for? That nectar you've been passing around? Don't see why you bother. Not everybody deserves it anyhow. Yeah, who do you think I am? If everybody just magically got what they deserved, I'd have no reason to exist. That's life. How many attempts was that now? Good thing our Titan friend's too busy with your topside relatives to pay you much attention. Guess we'll never know, will we? Well, that's the thing. If you knew anything about mortals, they had it better once, when Kronos ruled. Called it the Golden Age. No. Look, what if this is what we deserve? Even Mother Nyx's weapons favor you. Always thought the nocturnal arms would wake for me first. Guess the fates had other ideas. Seems it was due for a long break. Been hunched over that cauldron so much, at least your craft is finally doing something around here. So much toiling with no results. Yeah, well, Mother Nyx made a mistake in trusting Hades with so much of the underworld. This realm was never his by right, not till the fates decided otherwise. Mother worked hard. They were probably just trying to send her help. That's right. Smart. Mother Nyx never would have told him. The fates may be my sisters, but even I have no idea where they are. Long as they're hidden, no one can mess with their designs. Really? I ever give you the impression I had any hope this would end well? They're always weaving. That means even they know only so much in advance. Kronos is time. Time moves faster than expected. Don't need your charity, princess, or temptations while I'm on duty or off. You're doing this because you want something from me anyway, so here, knock yourself out. You trying to get me in trouble with Hecate or something? Why don't you take your bottle before I smash it and get your scrawny ass out of here? Oh, for me? Can't find another way to test one of your poisons, I guess. You witches aren't as subtle as you think. Why do you keep doing this? You won, okay? You beat me. Before you even started. Last thing I need now is your sympathy. You're not my enemy, Malinoi. Just go. Don't sweat it. Had myself a little drink the other night and it didn't poison me, as far as I know. So we're clear. What? Yeah? Back early. Death to Kronos. Death to Kronos. Again. Oh, mother. Tough times. Hey, come here. What now? What is it? Yeah, what? Whatever. Fine. Right. Back on your feet again there, princess? All's well in the crossroads. Nothing to report. Don't know what you're talking about, and it's not your business anyway. Fates help you on your task. Shut up. Strongly advise you mind your own responsibilities. Hecate doesn't control me, and you should show a little gratitude, because you're weak. Got careless, all because of a little wager. You want to show me up that bad? Yeah, I got careless too. You might technically have a brother, but you don't know what it's like having one around. Charon doesn't like to talk. I respect that. Maybe it's 'cause you're special. The old wooden horse trick. Yeah. Surely your reputation as the great tactician hinges on more than this one tale. Not Cave of the Cyclops. Next time you got something to say about me, you come say it to my face. No, you witches would much rather sneak around, though. Odysseus tried giving me one of his talks, telling me you didn't go complaining to him. Be quiet. Should have seen what he did to this poor nymph. Absolutely broke her heart. Didn't even notice or care. Narcissus cared only for himself, not for anyone around him. Had to make an example of him. He wound up madly in love with his own reflection, till the day he died. Hey, you're the witch, not me. You know how it is with curses. What would you know of it? You really think I'm sneaking out into those woods just to fool around? It's fine. Oh no, not this again. Look, I forgave you for last time. Didn't mean it as an invitation to get me more of this stuff. Don't like owing anybody any favors. So damn polite. Well, it's less excessive if we split the bottle, I guess. You know what? Whatever. Sure. Come on, say it. Got your ass kicked. By me. Think that was when I first thought I had a chance. That Hecate would pick me. If I could take you just like that a few more times. Maybe that's why I've been stagnating. We don't get to fight like we used to. Makes me sick even thinking about it. Finish your half of the damn poison already. Don't have all night to sit around and stroke your ego. I swear, mortals take after our worst qualities. Makes you different, I will give you that. Now come on, I gotta get back. Else Hecate might catch us making nice and then neither one of us will hear the end of it. Can feel the poison starting to kick in. You'd better get your ass out of here before I keel over. Later. Going. I'm out. Night. Should go. Better go. Enough. Bye. See you soon. Don't mess this up. Go on. Get lost. Go. You really went up there. They could have called for somebody with experience, but I guess I don't deserve it as much as I thought. Justice doesn't matter anymore. The mortals had it coming. Maybe we all did. You keep heading up when you ought to be heading down toward your objective. Forget about the mountain. Not your fight. No. He's down below, all comfy on your father's throne, and you don't have anything to worry about besides him. Appreciate the invite, but I'm on guard duty right now, probably until time claims us all. And this suit takes forever to get on or off. Could be going after perpetrators of unspeakable evil across the surface, but you're asking me to go after some poor fish? No. Either that or rot here standing guard, right? Know what? Fine. I'll bite. Doubt anything else will. Just like guard duty. This what you had in mind? Make it a fair fight. Hold. See one down there? Come on. Eyes open. Thank the fates. Fair catch. Had it coming. Tough break, fish. Lucky catch. Caught bigger ones than that. Lured it with magic, didn't you? Can we get back to work? Big deal. Got you. You're mine. Caught one. Coulda caught it. Empty-handed. Caught out. Now fair, right? Keep practicing. Nice try. Gave them a fair shot, didn't we? Real battle of wits back there. Come to think, could really use a bath. You, I mean. But I could too, I guess, so why not? Shoulder's been acting up again. Could be it helps with that. Don't like having to take this suit off, but that's the trade. Not too hot, not too cold. What are you looking at? Really shouldn't get too comfortable in here. Damn. Well, soak it up. Well, what is it? Something on your mind? A while. Not been much incentive. You saw how much of a pain it is to undo the lacing and the straps. Feels strange without. Like I don't know. Good letting off some steam sometimes, I guess. But there's a fine line between rest and complacency. The risk is greater than you think. We're lounging in a bath while who knows what is going on out there. Like you know. All right, gotta get back to work. Though, this suit does feel a little lighter now. First time you beat me in a fight? Sparring match, whatever. Got me right in the back of the neck. Took advantage of our height difference. Was a surprise. You weren't wrong. Made me so angry. Swore I'd never underestimate my opponent again. Then proceeded to convince myself you'd never beat me at the task. Our task. We're not. But I can only push myself so hard. Seeing you getting stronger, getting closer, gives me the extra push I need. Or taking it off. Yeah, Though, can't let myself become too used to this. Well, enough sitting around. Time for some standing around to balance it out. Can't believe you got to Kronos before me. Knew you stood no chance against him, but didn't think you'd get there at all anytime soon. No. Come here to gloat, huh? I beat him. I beat the Titan. Well, hardly matters. He's still alive, you realize, don't you? Yeah, 'cause one of these nights I'll get my hands on him myself. Eris is back. What did you do? Did you summon her? I saw you talking. Ideally, Eris should be somewhere very far from here. Good thing this place is impossible to find. Otherwise, I'd half expect she would have led Kronos straight to us by now. Your father is a son of Kronos. How'd they get on? Imagine my surprise. So what to do? Can't kick her out since all children of Nyx are welcome here. Whose ever bright idea that was. Maybe give her some more second chances? It's my job, Moros. Simple as that. No one else wants to do it. No one else can do it. What, you think I'm just another mindless puppet our sisters are pushing around? Come on. Their prophecies are vague because they don't really know what's coming. Speak for yourself. Don't worry about that. Worry about keeping your mouth shut when she's walking up on us. All casual, like she doesn't know what's going on. Talking about you, princess. Though it's nothing you need to worry your pretty little head about. You've got enough going on, and we can sort this out ourselves, if you'll excuse us. They won't get in our way. And besides, you're busy, not like you were going to devote yourself to one of us body and soul, like some mortal that doesn't know any better. Yeah, no, one last thing, Eris. Hecate might have promised Mother she'd look after you, but I did no such thing. So get out of here before I get upset. Come and go as you like. You're jeopardizing the task. Don't be such a child. You'll get what's coming to you either way. Can't do anything about it here, but might run into you out there, snooping around, and then you won't get any special treatment. Just another target. We'll see. Showed Eris, didn't you? Could hear her crying practically from here. Been far too long since last I kicked her ass myself. At least somebody's picked up the slack. You've met her. She always liked picking fights. And you've met me. I've never liked backing down from them. As for you, go learn to take a compliment next time. Sure did. Won't waste my time with her at all, though the armbar or leg lock do have a certain appeal. Not seen her flying through the underworld lately, have you? Didn't say it was. But if you don't want to deal with Eris, you could always stick to your main objective. Or just leave it to me, like you should have in the first place. They're saying you got all the way to Tartarus before. How far'd you get? Make it all the way back to your rightful home? Too strong, you mean? Well, can't fault you for trying. So what's the plan now? Keep throwing yourself at him till you're totally demoralized? If that hasn't happened already. Fair enough. Ought to admit it when I'm wrong. Never thought you'd get to Kronos in the first place. Before I did, anyway. Much less beat him down, repeatedly. So, I was wrong. Sorry. No need. Fair is fair. Had my chances to catch up with you, but couldn't get through all the pitfalls in the way. Might be I could have taken Kronos too, but now I'm not so sure. Couldn't resist giving one of your pep talks, huh? To have been born a fish. A life spent mucking about in the river of lamentation, only to be plucked out by you. What did they do to deserve this? Be a lot easier if everyone was born on equal footing. But no one in my family thinks life's meant to be fair, other than me. We'd have to put a bit more structure into who decides how mortals are born, or how their souls come back to life. Topic for a different time. Think I saw a bit of movement over there. So you've been chatting it up with Chaos of all beings, trying to get the oldest force in the world to take sides? A fundamentally impartial force. Smart. Not your business. Just don't go thinking Chaos is going to help you and no one else, seeing as that wouldn't be fair. Not if no one says anything. Besides, Hecate likely already knows. She isn't dense, just letting me learn whatever she thinks I stand to learn the hard way. Works out for both of us. Somebody's got to do it. Got yet another Titan up against us, huh? Prometheus. One of the smart ones, so they say. And now, an enemy. Could have been on our side had your family not. You know, come ask me whether he deserves his vengeance if ever you want to feel any worse about that whole mess. So now Olympus has to deal with Typhon, huh? Wonder if Kronos made a deal with him or just revived and set him loose. Either way, plan like that takes a lot of guts. Hit a nerve? Fine. Doesn't change the fact our enemy outsmarted us. So no need to keep wasting your time up top. Wait, you're not going to try and fight that thing, are you? Nice knowing you anyway. Echo. That was the nymph who put Narcissus on my list of things to do. You're telling me getting divine retribution with no strings attached wasn't enough to put her mind at peace? With your help and encouragement, I guess. Same difference to me, long as neither one ends up much better off. Sounds like you lectured both of them, so I'm sure it's close. You're catching on. Don't flatter yourself. Saving it for Kronos. And the training grounds increasingly are custom fit for you, in case you haven't noticed. From that altar to the weapons display. Need my space. Oh, look. You. Well. You got there. Did it again. How did you? Got him, huh? Got him again? Hey. Up and about. Up late. Try again? Again, huh? Still at it? All clear. All clear. About time. Oh, princess? Sure. Hey. Ugh. Leave it to me. Here? Same. Thanks. Please. Must have got a lot of help knocking Typhon from his perch. Oh, we all heard. You got a dozen family members all up there, some of them strong. So what do they need you for? Sharing in your success or just trying to appease me? Main reason you won is that monster had it coming anyway. But it'll all even out. You'll see. Death to Kronos is the only task. Won't get caught up in the details like you. Each night you spend up in the mountains, the Titan secures his foothold below. Really? Watch me. Really must be making Typhon mad. What's the plan there besides that? Get so caught up in all the glory that you lose sight of our real enemy? Speak for yourself. The underworld never needed any of those gods. Kronos wouldn't even be here if not for them. Thank the fates. Can't kill Kronos, can't kill Typhon, so what now? Keep doing this till somebody gives up? Thought we had a better plan. You really think the Titan would just offer up the key to his own undoing like that? Doesn't sound particularly smart. Think he knows a lot more than you. Suggest you quit it with these nectars soon. Can't have too much of a good thing. Should know that about me by now. Yeah, and don't you dare act like you wouldn't do the same. One thing I'll grant Hecate is she does value discipline. Sometimes we have to discipline ourselves. It might. Won't go to the taverna to find out, so why don't you take it back? Not really the time for luxuries. Want to waste something like this? Fine. But it's just going in a stash, and probably we'll never see what little light we get. Long as you're good with that? You never know. What makes you even think I might deserve something like this? Not exactly been at the top of my field lately. Don't know what that's supposed to mean. We were going for the same result and both pushed hard. So what? But anyway, into the stash this goes. Ambrosia. Look, you should know my never-to-be-used stash is just about full. Wouldn't want for it to overflow. Not going to invite you anywhere long as you keep this up. And I don't appreciate you making light of the subject of avoiding excess. My area of expertise, not yours. Things sure were nice and simple then, weren't they? But now we're stuck in whatever pattern this is, till we break free, and we're doing that now. No more ambrosia. Ever. Don't know that we have. Though I've accumulated enough knots in my muscles that it's gotten in the way. So why not? Can't believe I'm sitting here with you. Couldn't stand the sight of you for the longest time. Wanted to snap you like a twig. Now I got you helping me unstrap my suit. The punishment is half of it, but yeah, important to learn. If not from our own failures, then those occurring constantly around us. Still, I don't think I've changed at all. You have. Except we're only here because you worked up the guts to ask. But fine, maybe you haven't changed a lot. Maybe I just like who you are more than I used to for some reason. Always wanted the same thing, just didn't think there was enough to go around. Now, enough talk. You going to get these knots out of my back or what? Feels better than before, I'll give you that. Though don't go thinking I'll let up on you out there. We're calling this even. You're saying you regret it? Fine. I don't. Not like we've made a habit of it. And besides, got you out of my head, just as I wanted. No? Well, that's retribution for you. Some win, some lose. Nobody gets it all. Though maybe over time we can even things out. Shouldn't be one-sided between us. Same. I know. It's fine. We're good. Unless you keep making too big a deal. I think we get each other now, and we both like it when we're sure. Anyway, be seeing you out there. When did it start? You couldn't even stand looking at me. Couldn't stand your scrawny ass either. Then something happened. Trying to pinpoint it. Took you for a show-off. Never realized how strong you are. And not just physically. And you don't overdo it anymore. Yeah, what's with you and Eris anyway? Thought you'd have the sense to stay away from her. At least when you have a choice. Well, you'll get what's coming to you when it comes to her. Or me, for that matter, but in a different way. Maybe that's the appeal. Anyway, just don't go bringing her around. Makes sense you and Doom would get along. First I figured he'd put you off like everybody else, but you both like following orders so much. Means you have a lot in common. I'd tell you if it did. Moros never was a happy sort, not that any of us really are. But when he's better off, it probably bodes well for everyone else. Given his connections and all. Maybe just me. What's with that throne conspicuously near my post? Just a temptation. Never once seen you sit down on the job. You ever seen me? My rules, not yours. I start sitting down, won't want to get back up. Especially wearing all this. Besides, half the point of guard duty is having to stay standing the whole time. Just leave it there for now. Singing. Ugh. The goddess of the hunt apparently is looking for her brother's job. Surprised you're not still over there yourself. Something else you could be practicing? Oh, right. Artemis told me all about what you mean when you talk about cleansing. At least I'm just about out of earshot over here. Getting some use out of that evil eye. Anything or anyone out there force you to call it a night early, next night you go do the same to them. Old tradition, but it works. Sorting out each act of vengeance does take a while, but don't sweat the technicalities too much. You're clear. They're supposed to be. You're more conceited than Narcissus. Saw those statues of you in the training grounds. You'll have to work a whole lot harder to look like that. Don't sweat it. There's something, all right? Always said you'd never be bigger than me. That's what I get. Malinoi, princess. It's... Look, I've not been close with anyone for very long, just how it goes, so... Been wondering where things are going with us and not liking where it leads. No, but problem I'm having is I'm starting to like being around you more than not. If it keeps on that way, I'll be... No pressure, huh? Maybe you're right. Could always find a way to balance it out without messing it up. They're saying you got rid of Typhon for good. Don't believe a word of it. What really happened up there? He's immortal. He can't just be gone, and if he is, why not just do the same to Kronos? Or to anybody who stays on your bad side long enough. Yet. Huh. What are you talking about? Kronos took her. Saw her just the other night. Though, where is she? You're serious. Wait, why didn't you do something about it if you saw the whole thing? I wasn't even there. Not even all-seeing Selene saw it coming. How could I? Although, keep this quiet. Get her back or I will. It's done. Finally back from your father's house. Was Hecate all right? After the Titan got her, I ought to have taken guard duty more seriously and won't soon forgive myself is all. Yeah. And what of Kronos? Heard he isn't really dead and gone. How come everybody's cheering for you then? Don't see why he can't be both. This was never part of the task, and not like you to stray from the objective. We sure this supposedly neutralized Titan of time is to be trusted. Then how come you look like you're headed out again? Heard there's still more time-related business to sort out. Then we're not done. How were they, anyway? Your family? Persephone, the queen, Prince Zagreus, whoever else. He doesn't want this blade back yet, does he? Right. Probably because your imagination's filling in a lot of blanks. But at least you found them, and it's off to a good start. not to be taken for granted. So you're still fighting Kronos, and you're still fighting Typhon. Though not just a matter of where, but a matter of when. Something like that. I don't get it. What happened before happened already. Time is a simple concept, keeps everything moving forward for everybody at the same exact rate. Everything's gotten so complicated. Indulgence, callousness, negligence. Hecate, Headmistress, I accept your judgment, and I have no excuses for my deeds. Don't. You know as well as I, my place is here. But I'm retribution incarnate. I'm not here only to stand guard. Retribution whenever and wherever I see fit. You're letting me proceed. What have I done to deserve that? Consider it done, Headmistress. Doubt Mother Nyx will be coming around much either. Never did. But she was never really gone. Night's been around since before time. Nobody messes with her. Oh, I'm not finished there. Ran into Nyx last night. So whenever she's had her fill of being around Hades and Persephone, she goes off to Chaos for a little quiet time. I can see the appeal. Sure. Trying to imagine what they even talk about. It continues to be very dark here, Chaos. Yes, it does, Nyx. No, finish that thought. When you first saw her, you what? Was your idea of a compliment? Nobody wants to look like their mother. Don't look anything like mine anyway. Except maybe the hair. Think she and Nyx get on as well as we do? Whatever she says goes, Mother. We did what we could. Of course, Mother. We cooperate here all the time. Bye, Mother. Me neither, so don't try anything around here. And if you and the princess need another helping hand cleaning up after yourself, let me know. Been wanting to pitch in. Might as well. Set my mind to it a while back and can get all the way to Tartarus, just not inside the house. Tell me more. I know these things, kid. As mortal lives go, yours was in one of the bottom categories, a lot shorter and more miserable than average. So you're making up for it a bit. That's right. Don't waste it, don't get greedy, you'll be fine. Just keep doing what you're doing. You haven't asked too many questions, for one thing. And don't take eternity for granted. Heard you snuffed another Typhon out last night. Well done, Princess. Things are handled in the underworld, too. When it comes to time flowing freely forth and all that. Your grandfather did what you never could and got me in the House of Hades, a remnant one of them, containing the old Kronos we were after all along. And I got him. Go ask your grandfather yourself sometime. I can deal with the Kronos remnants in the underworld. Was planning on keeping that up no matter what. Hecate even gave me the all clear. Knock yourself out. I get the impression there are more than enough of those potential Kronos remnants out there for the both of us. Let's. Heard you found the 3 fates. Don't believe that's how it happened. Probably weren't even looking. They found you. Sure sounds like something they'd do. But no use speculating, right? And what now? We're all back to having no will of our own. Maybe we never did. Guess we'd better act like we have everything under control. Hecate says conditions have to be just right for whatever it is you're trying to do now. Wouldn't want to throw anything off. Keenly aware, thanks. I'll get back to it after the underworld's in a better spot. Besides, I think your family's paying close attention to what's going on up there. Can't believe it. You finally woke Hypnos up and I slept through the whole thing. He everything you dreamed of. Tough break, I guess. Always thought he really was your type. Well, if you do end up working in your father's house, you'll meet again. For now, at least we don't have to listen to him snoring every single night. Oh, shut up. Oh, come on. He's gone. Yeah, you too. Might as well. Got him, huh? You made it. You got there. Melinoi? Hey, you're up.